Tonight at 10, protesters outside of Connecticut's state capitol tonight calling on lawmakers to drop a bill that would eliminate the religious exemption for vaccines for children. This while inside the Capitol, lawmakers continue debating. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Ben Goldman.
And I'm Jen Bernstein. It's a contentious issue that's been raging here in Connecticut for several years. Lawmakers starting the bill's debate this morning, and they're still going. Fox 61's Dave Puglisi live at the state capitol in Hartford with an update on where the debate stands right now. Dave.
Jen, we are in hour 11 of this debate. It has been a long day for lawmakers. People were outside protesting earlier today, but they have since left. But things are continuing on the debate floor right now. So let's take a live look inside the House. At this moment, the bill would eliminate the state's religious exemption for school vaccines that are required by law. But an amendment passed today would grandfather in any students already in school with the exemption for kids K through 12 for the rest of their academic career. Any new student coming into the school system would not qualify and would have to be homeschooled. The debate impassioned on both sides.
This is going to just impact so many people and so many families, and it's just a real unfortunate mess that we are creating here, and I hate to be part of this. And I will be voting no on this bill.
Our children's safety in attending public schools depend on us making the right choice today. So I urge my colleagues to vote in support of this bill, and when they vote their conscience, know that the vast majority of those with expertise specific to this bill and its implications support this legislation.
Now, it's important to note that the COVID vaccine is not included in the bill. House Speaker Matt Ritter believes that this will pass with an overwhelming majority. But before this can be set into law, it will have to pass the Senate before making it to the governor's desk. At the state capitol, Dave Puglisi, Fox 61 News.